Oh shit, and it started already. Okay. Yeah. Okay, man. I didn't realize it had started so soon. But no matter. The word gonna come out anyway. All right, man. First and foremost, man, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to y'all by Shemi Shah. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Ruel, and also I'd like to give honor to the Akim that's out here pushing the truth and sincerity to the four corners. Just want to say shalom. Man, I'm talking about I'm out here talking about the mark of the beast, man, because you know it's upon us right now, man. It's what's going on. People don't see it. I mean, they're doing it right under your nose, you know. And it's real easy to tell. I did a video maybe 7-8 months back about the mark of the beast, right? And I broke it all the way down. I even had the guy who designed the RFID chip. I even had him breaking it down, explaining to you just how everything went, you know, on the government level and what it meant and how he put everything together. I mean, it's without a doubt, we know that that's the mark of the beast. So, man, it's like. They got it all in front. I did a couple of videos, maybe little short ones, maybe a week ago, and I was at a gas station, and I showed you how they got the chip readers for the RFID chip that go in your hand. Yeah, they got that set in the gas stations. They got. I went to Quick Trip. I seen it in there, and they had just changed it up. But if you go to any grocery store, I don't care which one it is, you're going to see it. It's going to say, go to Walgreens, any big grocery store, any chain, even these small mom and pop stores. They got it on there and it say tap. And it's got like a little audio symbol, the little sound symbol on there. It's telling you to tap. And what it does is right now it'll read your phone, or it'll read the chip. Same thing. So I'm gonna break this down for you, man, because you know the scriptures say we know that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, because the scriptures say that no man may buy nor sell save he that had a chip. I mean the mark of the beast, which is the chip. Okay, and let's break that down. Now, what is? Matter of fact, I'm gonna get into the scripture. I'm gonna go to this is Revelation 13:7. I'm gonna break that down real quick for you. It's Revelation 13:7. And it says, okay, maybe it's 13, Salaki, Revelation 13:17. Yeah, I was tripping. I don't know where I got 7 from. This is like one of my favorite scriptures. And it says, this is Revelation 13:17. And it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And what that means is, when it says no man may buy nor sell, okay, they already got it set up where the only way that you're going to be able to purchase things in this society is if you got that chip, you know, because that's going to be the new currency. It's going to have your social security number on it. It's going to have your banking identification and everything, your bank cards, all that's on it, your birth certificate. It's going to be, you're going to use it to start your car. You can use it to get in your door, to log in computers, to get in work. They're doing all this right now in Wisconsin. You know, and right as we speak, I was telling some brothers, man, I had to show it and prove it to them. The Democrats is fighting with the Republicans right now to keep this chip from being mandated worldwide, because once the United States make it mandatory, the UN gonna follow suit. And if the UN do it, everybody that's in the UN and the European Union and anybody that's got a country gonna have to follow suit, or they won't be able to make trade with this devil. They won't be able to trade, because everything is gonna be electronic. Because that's how the Rothschilds have set it up now. They done took everybody's gold and gave everybody in turn electronic money. So this is how they're gonna have it set up. So with that being said, when it says no man may buy nor sell, that means that you're not gonna be able to buy anything unless you got that chip in your hand. And then when it says buy or sell, you know, if you sell, that means you're gonna earn money. So you're not gonna be able to make money unless you have it, because these workplaces, like I said, they're doing it right here in Wisconsin. The workplace, Social Security, public aid, the places where you get the government money from, and the jobs. All of these places are about to require that you have that new form of identification. They call it positive identification, but it's the mark of the beast. All of them are going to require that you have this chip in your hand, you know. And the scripture said that the chip could go one or two places, in your hand or in your head. And in your head, it is right here at your hairline, right above your forehead at your hairline. You know, that's the place where they put the battery at anyway, because it's got a battery in it, and the battery it's a new technology called hot and cool technology that they're using. But you have to, in order to see all that, you have to watch that video I did. And if anybody got my YouTube, you know, you guys know, just look down the page, it's on there. You know, it said the truth about the RFID chip from the maker, because I had the guy who designed it on there. So, you know, it says, you know, you cannot buy nor sell, save he that got the mark of the beast or the name of his number. So, if you don't got that chip, you're going to be outcasted from society. This is the same thing that the Democrats, they broke down on their webpage. If you go to the Democrats, all you got to do is go to Google and type in RFID chip, and it's going to pop up. It's going to be the Democrats. They got a petition out where they're trying to stop these Republicans from making this thing mandatory. Because right now it's voluntary, but they're going to make it mandatory. When they do make it mandatory, anybody that don't accept this chip is going to be ousted from society. It's going to be like you don't exist. And then they're going to hunt you down. They're going to force you to take that chip, as the scripture said. And I don't know, I guess they're going to kill you if you don't take it. You know, but the scripture said that's what's going to happen. But right now, they're not gonna out and tell us that right now. You know, but that's where it's going. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that this chip is not a joke. It's real. And you're gonna have to make it's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna see their kids hungry and starving. They're gonna be like, man, you know, we're gonna have to do something, because I can't watch my baby die. I can't watch my children starve, and that's what's gonna happen. That's why it's called this the time of Jacob's trouble, because there's gonna be great tribulation. It's gonna be great tribulation, and people are gonna take that chip, and when you do, you're through. You're through. You know, I'm gonna read some more on that. So this is I'm gonna go to Revelation 16 and 2. And it says 15. Revelation 16. Let me go back one. And so how these pages are sticky. Okay, this is Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And it says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So we're gonna know the ones who took the chip, because they're gonna develop a grievous sore or rash, and it's gonna be very noticeable. We're gonna know because that's gonna happen. And the reason why it's gonna happen, if you, like I said, if you're gonna watch my video about the truth about the RFID chip, it's gonna break it down to you, because once that happens, once you get that chip in you, it's got a battery in it, and that battery, once it goes in your skin, that battery is gonna leak, and once it leaks, according to the science, it's gonna cause a sore. It's gonna cause a grievous sore to come upon you. So it's not hard to understand, or it's not hard to see. How you doing, sister? I'm all right. It's not hard to not understand to see what's gonna happen, and the scriptures already said it. So you're gonna develop a grievous sore, and you're gonna stand out from the ones that don't have it and the ones that do have it, you know, in two ways. And the second way is, the first way is you're gonna have that sore, that rash or whatever, and the second one is you're gonna be able to live in society. Those that don't accept that chip is not gonna be able to participate in society, because they're not gonna be able to buy shit, they're not gonna be able to sell, which means they're not gonna be able to work, they're not gonna be able to drive cars, they're not gonna be able to do nothing. They're gonna be running around. It's gonna be like they're gonna be in hiding. They're gonna be with people. This is gonna start out. When it happens, a lot of people is not gonna take it, but a lot of people is gonna take it, and the majority of the people that will take it is gonna be women. And so people are gonna flock to them, to live off them, to avoid trying to take that chip. You know, because that's how your money gonna come. Be it government assistance or your work check, income tax, whatever. All of it's gonna be electronic. You know, and like I said, you can go to any store and look. You're gonna see that machine. Wherever you swipe your debit card at, you're gonna see that. You're gonna know that it's there. It's there. It's the only one that you don't use. You know, a lot of people have the chip in their card, and they stick the chip in, and then they got where you can swipe it also. But on top of that, you're gonna see where you don't have to do any of that. You could it says tap, means you could tap your hand or your wrist upon there, or you can bend over like this, and then it's gonna ask you for your because it's gonna be into your hairline, and it's gonna ask you for your credentials, your passcode, just like it would with a debit card. You know. And when you, I mean, everything is going that way. So what I'm telling you is the Democrats right now is they fighting against the Republicans to keep this from going mandatory, and it's gonna go global when it does. So they're trying to stop it from going mandatory, and all you got to do is Google it. And if you want to Google it, just Google the RFID chip and the Democrats, and they got a petition that they putting up. You know, they're asking people to sign a petition so that they can stop them. But according to the scriptures, you're not going to be able to stop them. It's going to go live. So, with that being said, it's going to happen. So the best thing you can do is try to prepare for it. You know, and this knowledge that I'm giving you right now is coming straight from the scriptures. So it's going to come to pass. We've been broadcasting this for a minute now, and now that it's actually in effect, people see it, and it really hasn't hit home for them yet. You know, they ain't got scared yet, but there's a reason to be scared, because if you, what are you gonna do what you think the government is gonna do when you refuse to take that? When you refuse to be identified? When you refuse to, and then make it so bad, these chips, they got a beacon in them, they got a GPS in them. They gotta know where you at all times. They're gonna know. They're gonna be able to listen in to your conversations. I mean, this thing is state of the art. You know, I heard. And I don't know how true it is, but I know if you Google it, it'll show you that they got one chip that supposedly got rejected by the United States and by a couple other countries that has a lethal dose of cyanide in it. It's like a kill switch. I don't know about all that, but I know for a fact that the chip is going global. And all you can do is get ready for it. You know, brace yourself. Try to make sure you get you some cash and you buy you some stuff that you think you're gonna be able to trade in the near future, and find you somebody that you know gonna be an asshole to take the chip, and you ride their coattail because they going down. Because once they take that chip, they through. All right, now let me read you some. This is Revelations 7:3. I'm gonna go there. This is 5, 6. So this is Revelation 7, and 3. And it says, it's Revelation chapter 7, verse 3. And I'm going to go to 2. Hold on, it's verse 3. And it says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power, which was our God, in their foreheads. So, just like this devil's gonna put the mark of the beast, and anybody who's gonna accept it, the Most High is gonna have the mark of his people, of his elect, the 144,000 to 1/3 is gonna be sealed in their head also. So, and it's gonna be, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I'm not gonna lie and tell you I know what it look like, but I know it said that we will be sealed with the mark of the Most High on our foreheads, the elect, and hopefully I'll be one of them. But with that being said, with that being said, you know, y'all gotta pay attention, man. Y'all gotta watch the news. Y'all gotta be ever aware of what's going on. All of these distractions that they got going on right now is to distract you from everything that they're doing. Everything that they're doing. Because right now they're trying to kill off Jake, which is us, Jacob's people. They're trying to kill us all. And because they're trying to do it that way, you gotta stay above them, man. You gotta stay in tune with the scriptures, man. Because if you listen, the scriptures say, they're gonna say peace and safety. And when they say, he said, when they say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come upon them. So just when you think everything is okay, that's when all hell gonna break loose. So right now, everything seems like it's cool, but it's not. You know, and the scriptures say that they did this in the days of Noah. You know, they went on marrying, partying, and drinking, and eating, and the flood came upon them. It's gonna be the same as though in those days. You know, that the destruction is gonna come upon us. So what you need to do is be prepared, and how you get prepared, man, you gotta come back to the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So with that being said, man, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well, and I also like to give honors to the occupants that's out pushing the truth and sincerity to the four corners. Just want to say shalom, shalom.